Nope, I'll do it.
Okay, the Redevelopment Agency meeting of the August 1st, 2018 is called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. Where is my wind? Whew. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV Cable Channel 2 and are closed captioned for hearing impaired viewers. Please note, customers of Century Link and Cox Communications may view this program in high definition on Channel 102. You may also watch this meeting live on Apple TV and Roku on the Go Vegas app. The City Council meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming, may be viewed on the internet at www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast, KCLV Channel 2 and the web, the Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., also on Friday at 4 a.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday at 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exit at the back of the chambers going out to the mezzanine. Proceed out the double doors to the terrace, go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with one of our marshals or fire official for assistance. And once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Streets. Employees wearing safety vests or city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation in public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to the city clerk. Cards are available online, the clerk's office at the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not preclude you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see the city clerk staff up front here. If you parked in the parking garage across the street, please be sure to have your ticket validated by security officers when exiting. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm in a tunnel.
That's how I feel too.
Is there something?
He's putting his volume up.
I'm hearing impaired.
Oh,
And so I
gee,
turned it
I
on.
love that. No, that was a wonderful
Well,
sound.
fine. You get to hear yourself
Oh, no,
then.
that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. But I do have good senses, see? All right, we're going to move on to agenda item number 3. And that is public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. The amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. All comments made will be cross-referenced to those specific items. If anyone submitted a speaker card who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda, please come to the podium and state your name for our records. We'll set the time at 1 minute. Thank you. Since nobody has come forward, move on to agenda item 4. For possible action to approve the final minutes by reference of the regular Redevelopment Agency meeting of June 20th, 2018. Please note that these minutes were previously approved at the July 18th, 2018 Redevelopment Agency meeting. Therefore, Mayor Pro Tem, we need a motion to strike this item, please.
Move to strike the item.
Thank you very much. There is a motion. Please vote, please post. And that motion carries. We'll move on to agenda item 5. RA 18-2018, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Commercial Visual Improvement Program, CVIP, agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Abraham Enterprises, LLC owner, located at 811 South 6th Street, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, authorizing the execution of the CVIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $25,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund. This is Redevelopment Area 1, Ward 3, Councilman Coffin, and this is related to Council Item 33, R42-2018. Not Mr. Arndt.
Good morning,
you
Mayor.
are, please.
Members of the Redevelopment Agency Board. For the record, Jason Thompson, City of Las Vegas, Economic and Urban Development. The application before you is for part of our commercial VIP program. The applicant is, and with me today is Mr. A.J. Abraham, who's the applicant. The property for this application is located at 811 South 6th Street. which is between Hoover and Gass on 6th. The project is a real estate development and property management office. The size of the project is 1,500 square feet. The business owner is seeking to renovate this facility in order to make it operable and appealing. Major upgrades that are going to be made to formerly boarded up offices, which will be occupied by a new enterprise. The improvements that will be made to the building include the building's facade, courtyard, and parking lot. Xeriscaping will also be done in coordination with SNWA. The applicant is also undertaking substantial exterior improvements at a total private investment of $131,000, which makes the project eligible for a $25,000 commercial VIP reimbursement. A facade, easement, and building maintenance agreement were recorded on the property for 5 years, as we do with all of these. And upgrades will assist in reducing urban blight and making the building functional again. And I'll kind of show you before and after photos. This is the property currently. You can see it's boarded up and vacant. This is the property, what it's going to look like after. And with that, I'll kind of turn it over to Mr. Abraham to tell you a little bit about himself, his company, and the project, and to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much.
Hi. Well, hello, Mayor, members of the Las Vegas City Council. It's an honor to have the opportunity to present today. My name is A.J. Abraham, actually Alfred Abraham, but I go by A.J. As was stated, we purchased this property at the end of December. We've already begun some substantial renovations, such as asbestos remediation, lead paint remediation, mold remediation, which has been a substantial cost for us. We intend to use the renovated office as sort of a main office for a property management and real estate development company. So we're looking forward to it. The cost of the property was $390,000. Actually, the total cost of the upgrades and the complete exterior and interior renovations will be more along the lines of $200,000 to $250,000. So I appreciate the opportunity to ask for some additional funding.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Questions or comments by council?
Mayor, could I see the before photo again, please? Nice job.
That is a cute building.
That is cute.
What year was this built, do we know?
1948.
Is it designated a historic building or anything, Councilman Coffin?
I don't know. It's probably on a list of those buildings because there's some things worth preserving which are troubling based upon what I saw in the so-called aftershots. So,
Okay.
Go ahead, Mayor.
Well, anything else?
No, ma'am.
Abraham? Thank you. Okay, so if there are no questions or comments from council, I'm going to turn this over to you, Councilman Coffin.
Thank you, Your Honor. AJ.
Yes.
Well, thank you for buying downtown. Thank you for investing.
Yeah.
And I do want to say, I trust the roof is still in place.
The roof?
Yes.
Well, it is currently. It's going to have to be replaced, though. It's leaking, and the damage to the roof is probably what led to or contributed to the mold problem in the building.
Does the tile cover the entire roof?
No, it doesn't, actually. There was an add-on in the back. The building, of course, was originally a house, and it was converted to an office in 1990. And the construction of the add-on was actually pretty shoddy, and the roof to the add-on, which became the lobby for the law office, actually is not tile. It's, I guess, asphalt.
Is that in the rear?
In the rear, yes.
So if the tile's still there, any objection to keeping the tile still there? If that's not where the leak happened. I'm just thinking, you have a building with real character there, and you're going to make it like a pure vanilla little house. And by the way, that tile doesn't, that stuff, the asphalt tile doesn't insulate for beams. You'll have a high power bill anyway, and I'm just thinking, it really does. It's amazing because I've had it on my house. So I'm just saying it would be nice. Look, this won't be contingent upon this, but if you're smart, you really ought to consider keeping the front of the building with that tile look.
Okay.
It adds character. To take it away removes some character from the neighborhood. People are trying to do their best to hang on to an old look if they can.
I understand. I believe that the architect recommended a concrete tile, which is actually quite expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on...
Well, it's
these-
lightweight, but the fact is the roof will support the tile you've got there, the terracotta. I think that's beautiful stuff.
Yeah,
So if you like old Las Vegas, they must be, because you like downtown, you're here.
I do. I like it
In
a
the
lot.
bill.
Yeah.
See if you can keep as much of that as possible, and
Okay.
at least on the appearance of the building.
Okay. Well, I'll consult the architect about it. And
Who is your
get his-
architect?
His name is Yihong Liu, Liu and Associates.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
done a very thorough job. His
Yeah, well,
plans were extremely
Tell him of
detailed.
my hopes. Thank you. Your Honor, any other questions?
Madam Mayor, I would
Oh,
like
yes,
to add,
Mayor Pro
however,
Tem.
when I looked at the before and after, I thought, God, that's a unique look there.
Yeah.
And then this was it's more modern, you can tell, whichever is the preference, but I did feel that same thought you did.
You got that, AJ?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
want friends on the council? There you go.
Okay.
Okay, I now move for approval, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. All right, there's a motion to approve Agenda Item 5, RA 18-2018. Please vote and please post. That motion
Oh, okay.
carries.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's quite all right, yes.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It passed.
Oh,
So you're in
okay.
business.
Okay,
Well, you've got one of them approved. You need another two
Right.
approved. And,
Okay, thank you very much.
oh, wait, that's it for you. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Best
much
of
for your
everything.
time.
What's the timeline on that?
I think we should be done in about 2 months at most.
Wonderful.
So, but
Okay.
it was a pleasure, and thank you. And-
And
Yeah,
I'm sure that Councilman Coffin would love to do a ribbon cutting for you. Sure. Right?
yeah, I would love to introduce myself in person. and-
off the roof for you.
Okay, it would be a pleasure to meet you in person.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, Agenda Item 6, RA 192018, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Multifamily Residential Unit Improvement Program, MFR UIP, agreement between City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Omega Investments LLC, owner located at 180 West New York Avenue, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution of the MFR UIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed 50,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund Redevelopment Area 1, Ward 3, Councilman Coffin. This is related to Agenda Item 34, R43-2018. And I believe Agenda Item 7 is, so we'll just keep reading. We'll open Agenda Item 7 as well. RA 202018, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Multifamily Residential Visual Improvement Program, MFR VIP agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency and the Omega Investments LLC, owner located 180 West New York Avenue, to be in compliance with and furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, authorizing the execution of the MFR VIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $25,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund Redevelopment Area 1, Ward 3, with Councilman Coffin. This item is related to a Council Agenda Item 35, R-442018.
Good morning. Again, for the record, Jason Thompson, City of Las Vegas, Economic and Urban Development. Here on this item is the applicant from Omega Investments, Mr. Stephen Valches. This is an application under our multifamily unit improvement program and visual improvement program. The property in question is located at 180 West New York Avenue, which is between Industrial and Maine, just south of Wyoming. The project is a rehab. It's a multifamily residential project. There'll be 8 units. The project size is roughly 4,700 square feet. The applicant is seeking funding approval, again, under the multifamily resident unit and visual improvement programs. The improvements will involve major work on currently deteriorated and unlivable units. You'll see this picture of the surrounding neighborhood. And and then also a picture of what the interior looks like. So with respect to the work that's going on in the interior, it'll include repairs, replacements, and upgrades. It will have new flooring, baseboards, plumbing, counters, fixtures, and cabinets installed. This is a picture of what it will look like after it's completed on the inside. So with respect to the exterior, here's a picture of what the building currently looks like. The exterior improvements will include new windows, doors, lighting, and landscaping. So with respect to the interior, the total investment will be $128,000, which makes them eligible for the $50,000 multifamily residential improvement reimbursement. With respect to the exterior, the total expenditure will be $71,500, which makes them eligible for the $25,000 reimbursement. The total investment on the project will be over $200,000. And as with all of these programs, we will record a facade easement and building maintenance agreement. So with that, staff is in favor, and I'll turn it over to Mr. Valches to introduce himself and his project.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to doing some work here. It's a pretty beat-up property that's been neglected for a lot of years. I've been managing real estate for the last 7 years, commercial and residential. So I'm looking forward to doing a lot of work and making it into a nice building that residents want to live in.
Could you spell your last name for our clerk, please?
Sure. V-A-L-C-H-U-I-S as in Sam.
Thank you very much. And what's your timeline on this, should this be successful this morning?
We'd be looking to get it done within 60 days.
Whoa. 60 days. Thank you. Looks impressive. Any comments, questions from council before I turn it over to Councilman Coffin? Yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for investing in the old Naked City. That's important to us, and that's why these grants are made available to attempt to match someone's investment, and of course you're going over that.
Absolutely.
Are you going to have any covered parking, by the way, for your tenants?
There won't be any covered parking, no. It'll be all exterior spaces.
It's 8 units?
Yes, 8 units, so there's 5 spots in the front and then 4 on the side.
5 on the property in the front?
Yeah, there's 5 right in the front there, between the 2 sets of stairs, and then on the right side of the property, there's room for an additional 4 cars.
I see, okay. I see them now, okay. All right, thank you very much.
So let's take them one at a time.
Okay, and I move for approval on item number 6.
Okay, there's a motion to approve agenda item number 6. Please vote and please post. That motion carried very quickly. I saw it blank. There we go. And on agenda item number 7, please.
Agenda item number 7, I move for approval.
Thank you. There's a motion to approve agenda item number 7. Please vote and please post on that. That does as well. We look forward to seeing it all done. Thank you.
Perfect.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Thompson. Okay, we'll move on to agenda item 8. Citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the redevelopment agency. No subject may be acted upon by the redevelopment agency unless that subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, please come to the podium, give your name for the record, the amount of discussion, any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. Is there anyone who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda? Hearing and seeing none, this redevelopment agency is adjourned. We will start our city council meeting at 9 o'clock. Thank you.